Hey everyone, it's React time. So, allow me to explain what I would like to share today. So, as the majority of you probably know, or can probably guess, I am a huge Bionicle fan, like as you can see here, and all the way over there, which you probably can't see right now. But yeah, making Bionicle music videos was my early days of YouTube and content creating. I did it alongside Jared Towers, otherwise known as JT's Random Stuff, or now, When Snakes Sing. We would get music videos together and put them on his channel, but then he had to take them all down because of copyright after something happened. But so a lot has changed since then. But today, or yesterday rather, was a very special day, because it was Bionicle Day. Bionicle Day was a 2-day annual livestream event hosted by the Bionicle fan community on August 10th, get it? And 11th that highlighted several other exciting fan projects, including a fan-made game known as Bionicle Masks of Power. A brand new trailer for this new fan-made game focused on the upcoming demo, and it was released now. It was shown off in the Bionicle Direct Live section, and it is live on the YouTube channel Team Kanohi. So with that explanation out of the way, let's dive right in.
New from Team Kanohi.
New from Unreal Engine. Team Kanohi, Essinger, and Cryoshell together. They came back? What?
Is this real? The fear I feel when the noise
Oh my gosh.
starts dying down.
Doku
Is it
birds.
true that there's a place for you when the sun burns out? Don't
It's a
you
crab.
fear that it's too late to turn the tide?
Kahu.
These machines were never built to make things right.
Yuirama. Oh, here we go. Tohatu. Kopaka. Miwa, my favorite. Onua. Kali. Alright. Whoa! This is just like the Xbox game from 2003. Whoa!
Bionicle Masks of Power.
Oh yeah. That was awesome. Oh, that feels good to hear again. Coming early 2024. Yes. And the Lee Matoran are having a party again. Same music too. My first impressions, this is really top notch for a fan-made game. It's everything that you could enjoy from an indie game. But let's analyze a few things.
New from Team Kanohi.
That's a callback to New from Bionicle.
New from Bionicle.
The Unreal Engine. Of course. The go-to for many indie games nowadays, and a lot of AAA games as well. So Team Kanohi, I must confess, I only knew about them a few weeks ago. Oh my gosh, I've got to I've got some looking up to do because I think I've got a lot of catching up to do. So Essinger, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, and Cryoshell. If you don't know who Essinger is, I've been seeing him on them on TikTok, and I have to say, their editing for those videos is really good. Like they are able to get the voice of the narrator who did all the commercials and just make cursed Bionicle lore. Go check it out. It's really good. Like for the Bow Rock, it's new from Bionicle. A swarm of beetle Roombas have come out of the ground and are cleansing the island of literally everything in sight. They even managed to make a connection between Bionicle and a GTA trailer together. So they basically managed to bring Bionicle back into the spotlight on social media. TikTok and Bionicle together at last. Sorry if I'm being a bit repetitive.
Is this real?
Okay, so Essinger and Cryoshell, as above, so below. Let me just look that up. Oh, okay, so Essinger is a full-on musician, I see. He's on Spotify and all. Bionicle and Spotify are together now. And Cryoshell's back. I mean, they've been on and off for a while, but I'm still enjoying that music. Still jamming out to it like I did in high school. And so does Jared, for that matter.
The fear I feel when the noise starts dying.
Okay, so the first shot we have here. So we got a Lima Tauren and a Gamma Tauren and a windmill and a Goku bird, just like they appeared in 2001 and the Matanui Online game.
Down. Is it true that there's a place?
Mushrooms. I remember seeing imagery of mushrooms in the games as well. And we got ourselves it's either a shrine or an entrance deep inside the island of Matanui.
For you when the sun burns out.
Is that a crab?
Don't you fear that it's true?
Okay, so we got ourselves a swamp. And the red star. Just like what you would see through the telescope in the Matanui Online game. And it would play a major role later on. Like, it would shoot lightning bolts that would strike the Matoran who became the Toa Ignika. And there's Barra Magna up in the sky. Funny how that never appeared in the night sky in the early days. I guess it wasn't written in yet. Ah, yes. The Kahu. It was like a big hawk Bionicle that you would sit in the back seat of in the Matanui Online game. And it was even mentioned in the movie.
I've been a second,
but
I've
never flown one
flown
myself.
The tide. These machines were never.
We got a Lima Tauren being terrorized by Arahi as they were when the franchise started. The Arahi in question being a Nui Rama, specifically this Nui Rama. Yeah, and they would combine together and become the bigger wasp Nui Copen. And of course, anyone would recognize that flame sword. So we got ourselves a Tahu taking on a Nui Rama, hitting a bug with fire. If this were Pokemon, that'd be a super effective move. Ooh, a fire spin attack. Is that like a if you hit the button several times in a right order, it'll have an even greater attack? And Pohatu, a speedy boy, as usual. because he's got the Mask of Speed. Okay, we got ourselves a big spider Rahi. Were there spiders back in the day? Well, there is now. Kopaka, the Tower of Ice. And is he walking on water? Freezing it and then walking on it? That's sick. And now we have Liwa. And Liwa, the Tower of Air. It's the same glowing beetle that was holding the Lematoran prisoner in the Matanui Online game. There we go. And Onua, the Tower of Earth. And he's breathing dust like he did in the... Oh, you get the idea. Gali helping Matoran in need. I love this shot. It's so cinematic. So very Bionicle promotional material. Okay, so work in progress subject to change, but it looks pretty good. Oh, it's the crab or spiders again. Oh, and you can unlock masks as well? Okay. That never was really expanded upon outside of animations that and the books. Like the Toa could change their masks at will once they collected them all. But we didn't really see that in the game. And speaking of which, this game very much gives me the same feel of the 2003 Xbox game. Or, better yet, the 2001 Legend of Matanui game that was never released. Yeah, that was a shame though, because as we have seen from the retrieved lost cutscenes, it was shaping up to be like the big one. But alas, a myriad of problems, and it wasn't to be. At least, not then. Oh, so Onua can... Is that one of Onua's attacks? Shooting rocks out of the ground, or crystals. Reminds me, interestingly enough, of Space Godzilla. Ah, nice attacks. Very much akin to what the actual toys could do. Oh, and also as we see here, so is he creating holographic projections of himself? Because they could do that.
Bionicle, masks of power.
Marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. And again, it's the beach chant from the Matanui Online game all the way back in the day. Oh, play as Toaliwa in the Free the Band demo. Okay. I'll give that a try later. And of course, the Lematoran are just partying away, as they did. All in all, that was really good. I'm totally excited. I'm sorry if I was being a bit repetitive or all over the place, but I'm just that hyped. So the live stream is still going on. There'll be another one tomorrow, or it will probably already have passed by the time this is out. So you can go to their channel and watch the stream replay, I wager. So, all the people who made the Legend of Matanui game, a game that never came out, they finally have their justice now. Because that vision is now realized, thanks to this game. And It's a great tribute to over 10 years and a few years more of just an awesome franchise that spanned so much media. It was games, it was movies, it was animation, and to the soundtrack of tribal music, techno, rock, the lot. Someone way back in the day, this ain't your daddy's Lego. Anyway, that's all I have for today. See ya.